Recently, a Discord thread was put out against me by my good friend Kate, posing some terrible allegations that painted me out as a really bad person. I figured I should address those allegations and try and uh, reconcile, reconcile, no,
Reconcile.
with the victims of my poor behavior. Alright, let's get into the document. My experience with reverence. TW, TWs? Oh yeah, trigger warnings for any mentally incompetent. I mean, those who may be uncomfortable with some topics. So yeah, trigger warnings for slang, mention of minors, mentions of allegations, swearing, jobs, friendship, talking to minors, 2022 and 2024, and pedophiles. If any of the trigger warnings above cause you discomfort, please do not. Blah blah blah. Where's the allegations part? Hello. For those of you who don't know, I'm Sovalist, or for short, Sov. I will not be sharing my actual name for my good
Privacy
friend Kate
reasons.
might have seen/heard me in a few of Reverence's videos on his YouTube channel. I've been friends with him for a few years now, meeting him through one of our mutual friends' server that Reverence, one of our mutual friends, also three. Holy fuck, this is hard to read. In short, we do be friends though. I truly never expected what's happened recently between Brev and I to even be possible, but I guess you never really know someone. But this happened when I was 17 years old, and Breverance was not a minor at this time. This was already strange that an adult was interacting with minors, but I didn't think much of it, as we'd been friends for years now. She's right. I unfortunately was a grown 18-year-old man, and now 19, much older. I better understand hold on,
Repercussions.
of my actions. During the years of our friendship, he'd repeatedly make jokes about him being a pedophile and wanting some of that What? What happened? What the? With these jokes already being made, we already questioned some of the things Beverance was doing outside of hanging out with us. But, for the most part, we all shrugged it off as a poor joke. This turned out to be the wrong decision. It was also mentioned Reverence had previous charges/allegations against him from the years 2022 and 2024. At the time, it was also assumed that these were jokes. You know, I'm not proud of what happened in the events of 2022 and 2024. They were a dark time in my life, but I'm quite the changed man from when I was 15 through 18. Whamis. We were playing Valorant, just the two of us one night, in January after the others had gone to bed, and in the middle of our conversation, he started graphically describing the allegations of 2022 and 2024. Being a minor at this time, I was scared and confused on what to do about hearing such awful things. Just thinking about the conversation now sends me into a panic attack. When he talked about the allegations, there was no remorse in his voice at all, and it made me sick to my stomach. I can't believe this all happened a week before my 18th birthday, too. It's genuinely so traumatizing that my birthday gives me PTSD thinking about that conversation and the allegations of 2022 and 2024. Realizing what had happened to me at such a young age now, at 18, I'm sickened to my stomach. How could a friend I cared about so much do such awful things and then describe it to a minor? I'm still in therapy over this situation, as the mere thought of it triggers my phantom pain of what was described in that conversation. But the purpose of this was to spread awareness about Breverance and shine light on his wrongdoings of 2022 and 2024. However, I don't wish harassment or doxing on him. He is still my close friend at the end of the day, but the things he described to me, I need some time to think about it and get through what he said. Maybe in the future, we can go back to our once close friendship, but for now, I'm not sure. As a personal message for Breverance, why? What thought in that moment told you to tell me everything about the allegations from 2022 and 2024? Some things we should keep to ourselves, and that was one of them. As a minor, what was I meant to do in that situation? But I don't want you to kill yourself over this, as I know you can redeem yourself and get the help you need. You just need to recognize that. The events of 2022 and 2024 were terrible, and I am un- undoubt. What the fuck?
Undoubtedly.
Apollo. Ah!
Apologetic.
For what I've done. And maybe, in the future, I can redeem myself to my friends and to Sov. Anyway, that's all from me. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you want to see more, maybe in the next video, I will be
Ostracized.
by my community.